Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi back at y'all with another one. Man, oh man. We about to have us a wonderful discussion today, people. I'm about to tell y'all something, man. I've noticed something. I'm about to tell y'all what I've noticed right like in 1 second, but I want to first tell y'all that I'm so happy to be here, man. I done had a long day, you know what I mean? Ended the day being in the emergency room, had to go get my eye checked out, but your boy is good. I was gonna be wearing sunglasses on stream, but honestly, I ain't even feel like doing all that. But your boy is good, everything's all right, everything checked out. You know what I mean? Just woke up this morning. I had like a super red eye. Like it was hurting all day. It was crazy. So I went and got it checked out and I'm all good. They put your boy on some drops. You know what I mean? But this should be a very, very interesting conversation that you're not going to find nowhere else. Bro, nobody else is going to talk about what I'm about to talk about. And it's funny because I don't expect this stream to do as well numbers as some of the other ones. Because when we have these type of discussions, it's just funny, man. It's funny, bro. We about to talk. We got some, man. I'm wondering why everybody ain't talking about what I'm about to talk about. You know what I mean? I thought this was going to be talk of the town. right? Man, let me get through this opening rigmarole and it says up to the chat first. So I can bring the homie up here. We got the good Austin in the building. Shout out to the homie, man. You already know, bro. We here early, bro. Shout out to the cool table, the producer of the Syndicate Network. You know what I mean? We got the homie Michael in the building. He said, I got to stay awake for this. Hey, I'm sorry that it's a little bit later. You know, I had to, you know what I mean, dip out. I was literally at the ER earlier, bro. Came back and still did this stream. Still rocked out. You know what I mean? And so shout out to y'all for rocking out. You know what I mean? Because without y'all, this is not possible. We got the Batman in the building. What's going on? We got Batman's thoughts in the building. What's going on? Bat Dan. We got Harrison in house. What's going on? Harrison. We got Joe Buck. We got the one and only Anessa Noel in the building. What's going on, Nessa? Nice to have you in the building. Yeah, we about to rock out. I got a great conversation for you guys. We got Paolo in the building. What's going on? Right? Man, let's get through this open rigmarole. Y'all already know, on the road to 5K, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all already know about the hashtags and what we're trying to do with getting that conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform and using these hashtags as a vehicle to do so. You already know about the ROEs, being positive, not mixing the hashtags and not tagging or talking about anybody over at WBD while using the hashtags ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X. Y'all already familiar with, right? And you already know how, if you want to sponsor a stream like the homie Deuce Falco, whenever you guys give super chats, gifted memberships, anything of that sort, super thanks. It is tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of a following discussion stream, like the homie Deuce Falco does for this one. All right. We got Frank C in the building. Harrison said, I'm just hearing about all this now. Oh no, we about to talk. Ain't nobody been talking about this, bro, but little old Skywalker. So I'm gonna need y'all to, say, hey, like, this is where we get the real discussions at. Because nobody else is talking about the situation. We got Sin Havoc 5150 in the building. What's going on, Sin Havoc? We got DC Talk 82 in the building. What's going on, DC Talk? We got Sean Franklin in the building. What's going on, Sean Franklin? Much love. Man, look, we got the homie Apex Lux in the building, bro. What's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
Man, chomping at the bit to dissect. And I'm wondering why it's been so damn quiet. My timeline's been littered with bitching about The Rock.
Right.
Walter Hamada and Josh.
Which we're going to start off with, because I think it's very, very interesting, right? That while this main story that I'm about to talk about, while this article is literally like in existence, people arguing about The Rock and Walter Hamada, dog, in 2025?
Wild, bro.
On a day like this? What's going on, Necron?
Talking about the blue suit.
Bro, we talking about blue suits.
John Williams
and John Williams score, bro, right? We talking about John Williams score, bro. Look, I had the light off. You know what I mean? Look, I know I'm looking way more glorious now. You know what I mean? But anyway, we talking about John Williams, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I heard that they was tagging Josh Whedon.
You heard right.
We talking about Josh Whedon in 2025?
In the year of our Lord 2025, bro. Shout out to the chat. Much love to y'all showing love back, man. Appreciate it. Sin Havoc, Michael. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the cool table, DC Talk, Harrison. But yeah, bro, they tagged Josh Whedon in one of my conversations. I'm like, why does dude keep tagging Josh Whedon?
We talking about practice.
Justice League.
We talking about practice. Not the game.
Not the game
that I love, that I go out there and I die for. You know what I mean? Not a game. We talking about practice. We talking about practice, man.
Shit,
I know
crazy,
that sounds funny, but we talking about practice, bro.
That's what they was doing, though, bro. Walter Hamada, Josh Whedon, and The Rock in 2025. And no matter what I said, it was still we shouldn't compromise. Was Zack Snyder fucking compromising when he came out there and said, "Congratulations for coming back, and I can't wait to work with you again, Henry Cavill, in the future"? Man, but I see why now, bro.
I guess not, bro. I guess so, bro.
Yeah, and I see why now, bro. You stumbled onto something today, man, that's been out there for at least 24 hours, but everybody crickets. And yeah, we verified. I went on all sorts of timelines. I ain't see nobody talking about this shit. None of the major accounts.
Ain't nobody talking about this, bro. Right?
But we talking about Walter Hamada.
But we talking about practice. Justice, right? Nah, bro.
Basically.
I don't even, bro, we talking about justice in 2025.
Yep.
What?
Hey, people scared of this rock subject, and I want somebody to tell me why.
Yeah, bro. Look, you've come up with, because look, we've done a bunch of deep dives over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had to be the ones that have had to bring you guys some uncomfortable conversations and really go out there in the search of truth, Leon. Right?
It's facts.
And we've really been at the tip of the spear in that aspect, dog. So, like, anybody that's, like, we have to talk about this rock situation, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. We are at the point where there's going to have to be a stream where we really dive into what is this situation where all of these accounts clearly have this problem with The Rock and they tie him to everything, bro. And every time that that there's anything going on in the media with this guy, it's like these same old tired ass arguments come back up, and it's extremely weird, bro.
Yeah, this argument was so dumb. The guy kept talking about compromise and using Rorschach gifts, and people were jumping in and saying a little something. And what was telling about that argument was, in hindsight, when you told me about the article, I'm like, it was actually kind of quiet even during that argument. It was rando accounts talking about Rock, Joss, and Walter Hamada. And the major ones didn't really jump in to say shit. You know what I mean? I was like, that's interesting, because I was actually doing that. I was going back and forth so I can get the ire of certain accounts, because I really wanted to go in.
Yeah.
And it was crickets. I'm like, yo, everybody kind of quiet except for these lame ass accounts. So I'm done. I proved my point by pointing out the fact that Zack Snyder came back and was primed and ready to go. And here's my point, right? If you can look at a blue suit and bitch and call it a blue suit instead of the Man of Steel suit, if you can hear the John Williams score and bitch, and those details matter. But the fact that Zack Snyder came back and said, "I can't wait to work with you," wait, doesn't matter.
Wait, Leon, wait.
I can't wait to work with you in the future, and you are, of course, the greatest Superman ever.
That detail doesn't matter, apparently. And I even pointed that out.
Because of John Williams, bro. A John Williams score. He said Rock removed Justice from his trailer. Absolutely. And that happened. Right?
Absolutely. And I don't give a fuck about what people think as far as quality and is Black Adam great or it sucked. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I literally don't care.
Hold on. I have to highlight this. And I'm not going at you, Joe Buck. What I'm going to talk about is,
oh my God,
this talking point, because, bro, do we really think that was going to be the end all be all if Zack Snyder came back? Like, is that what we're saying, bro?
Yo, I'm gonna say this real quick.
Is that what we're saying?
He gonna be the good cop. I'll be the bad cop. I'm just gonna say this. You're absolutely a fucking moron if you thought that was gonna happen. Is this fandom that fucking fragile?
It's crazy,
that
bro.
Fucking fragile.
It's crazy,
scared.
Bro.
You're that scared you're pissing your pants and you're shaking in your boots that hard that is a fear in your fucking brain.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
You guys are fucking idiots if y'all thought that. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Zack Snyder was gonna come back and turn the Justice League into jobbers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
stupid.
Because people were saying that, Leon. So it's not even like that's something that wasn't said, right?
I know. And it's dumb.
It's crazy.
It's dumb.
It's crazy.
It's fucking stupid.
It's crazy, bro. Ben Affleck is gonna come back. Henry Cavill, everybody's gonna come back, and fucking Black Adam is gonna be.
Fuck out of here, man. That's so dumb.
Black Adam
I'm
was
so
be
fucking over this shit, bro. I'm so over this shit. I'm over the pussy shit. I am, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This shit is dumb, man.
It's crazy, bro.
It don't matter. It don't like, yo, the Zach, can you just post that clip again, please?
He said, well, wait, isn't that why he has the Justice Society? It would have been a pseudo JSA versus Justice League before facing the actual enemy. It was literally right there. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Bruh, the JSA was going to be, bruh, come on, man.
Man, fuck all of that. Play the clip, please.
Right?
I can't wait to work with you in the future, and you are, of course, the greatest Superman ever.
That didn't matter, bro.
Fuck out of here, man.
That didn't matter, bro.
Hypothetical bullshit, rumors and whispers meant more than this motherfucker coming out and saying, I can't wait to work with you again in the future. Man,
crazy,
fuck out
bro.
of here.
Crazy, bro.
They'll twerk when Zach posts something majorly cryptic, but he comes out and does that and it means nothing. Fuck y'all.
Bro,
Fuck
that's
y'all.
what's so wild, right? Is that you see where the line is kind of drawn, bro, right? Where like it's like every time it's something obvious that Zach is trying to report, you know, there's this push from some who all ended up by the look, everybody who was pushing that narrative. I mean, where are they at now, Leon? What they talking about right now?
Exactly.
Everybody that was pushing that narrative, what they talking about right now? Huh? Right?
Other than twerking about gun or bitching about gun.
Right. So we don't even acknowledge what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not even, bro. People that were on that train were not, you know. I mean,
here's why I'm so pissed off, Sky. Here's why I'm so pissed off, Sky. Because you were the main person telling everybody to go watch Black Adam.
Crazy.
So that more ticket sales meant
crazy. I literally said that, bro. I literally said it.
Meant that it's a W for Henry Cavill's Superman and Zack Snyder. Black Adam was literally one of the biggest mission plans for that movie was just a back door to continue the Snyderverse. Literally, bro. It was screaming in the face. And everybody, here's why I'm pissed off too. Okay, I know I just said that, but I just got to reiterate. Because after all that, the worst part of the fandom won the argument because they didn't go watch it. That's what pisses me off. Yeah. And they sit in their high horse acting like they did a good thing by not watching it. Even now,
looking back, with hindsight being
hearing the information,
you clearly being fucking wrong. Like you guys were clearly wrong. You were clearly wrong. You were clearly and absolutely wrong.
Tell them why they're wrong, Sky. Because the battle between two people. Tell them, please. This isn't just us talking out of our ass. This information just got out. When was it? Like last month?
Yep.
Like in detail?
Yep.
It was Guns Camp versus Rocks Camp.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
And who was saying that shit early on? You, Mikey, and the Syndicate Network.
Bruh,
all of you.
I literally coined the phrase, bro. I said this so many times. I was like, I want to ask you guys a question. I was like, do you guys think that it's going to be a good thing if Zack Snyder's Superman is in a movie that flops at the box office? And nobody had a good answer for that, bro.
They never fucking do.
All of the people that was let's go boycott, right? Like this, that, and the third, right? They never really were able to answer that question. And it is crazy, bro, that even now, years later, with all of this new information proving that they were wrong and that they were actually, bro, they still standing on that shit. That's how you know it's BS, bro. You know it's BS. Yes, they're secret, bro. He said all secret gunners, bro. Exactly, bro.
You have
they
to,
are.
Bro. By actions, you are this.
By action.
It's almost like the old saying about being good and morality and having inaction makes you evil. If you did this, you're a fucking gun fan. You're a gunner, bro. Because look, you're either too prideful to admit, damn, we fucked up, or you're trying to you're sticking to it. Either way is bullshit. And I see these accounts every time Rock does something, they're smug as shit.
Well, real quick, Leon, see how when we were talking about the box office and I had to come out here and admit that I was wrong?
100%.
Real easy, right?
Very simple.
Didn't even make no bones about it.
Nope.
Right? Came out here and said I was wrong.
Money 100%. Still straight. House still dope.
Everything's still fine.
Everything's still fine.
The world didn't crash, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But go ahead, bro.
No, that's it. Really, I mean, this is all these people have though. So they're either ops or they're a bunch of basement dwelling lame nerds
who can't even admit that they're wrong.
I don't know what's worse, but I just know this. I have absolute disdain towards them. Today, I don't know what it was about today, bro. Like that fucking tweet.
Yeah,
I was like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
we still talking about The Rock like he's enemy number one. When the motherfucker who hates you, that doesn't want your shit,
really just made fun of all y'all in a movie, me included.
Facts,
right?
But it's The Rock.
But it's The Rock's fault.
I'm telling you, I mean,
he's not even in charge anymore.
Every fiber of my fucking being. Fuck all of you. I'm so serious, bro. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit,
hot, man. He's hot, bro. Hey, I get it.
They ain't shit, man. Fuck them,
bro. We have to do a deep dive, bro. We got to do a deep dive,
and we gonna find out the real on this.
We got to go in and like really find out what is up with The Rock and these influencers, because it's crazy. It's weird, bro. It's like this weird thing where every time The Rock is coming up for anything, like he could have lost a bunch of weight, probably got some role coming up. And everybody starts bringing this up. And especially when what we about to talk about is on the menu.
And is the bigger point
tonight. That's what we discussing?
That's the bigger point tonight.
Yeah.
Because the canary, the coal mine. Yo, Sky called. I'm going to just set the table just briefly. Sky calls me. He's like, yo, bro, have you heard about do-do-do-do-do? And I'm like, no. I'm looking through the timeline.
I was like, yo, no. I was like, yo, you ain't heard no big news today, right? And he's like, what big? No, and about what? I said about David Zaslav,
bro.
He was like, no.
When he said, I said David Zaslav.
I said Zaslav. He was like, no. I was like,
oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Let's go.
Crazy,
oh,
bro.
You didn't know, bro. Yo, and he ain't lying. I was like, hold on, dog. David Zaslav. He didn't even tell me what the shit was yet. And I was like, I immediately was like, but these motherfuckers on my timeline bitching about The Rock. Explains everything. They're crickets as fuck about what we're about to talk about.
Crickets, bro. Ain't nobody talked about this. Yo, you know what's crazy? He said made about 400 million in no China. In hindsight, Black Adam would have outgrossed Superman.
Facts, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, it would have, dog.
Tell me I'm wrong, bro.
That was like a damn China bat signal, that movie.
He said, if The Rock truly was really egotistical, wouldn't he have used his own Superman? That's actually a great point.
Facts.
Right? But nah, man, I'm about to get to this article, dog, because Leon you didn't look at this, right?
Nope, not at all.
Good, bro. Because I'm sitting here, bro, and I'm confused. Because I'm on the phone with him, and I'm wondering, why in the hell is we talking about The Rock and Joss Whedon,
And
you know what I'm saying, and fucking Walter Hamada, bro? Why are we talking about this shit?
The ghost of Christmas fucking past and shit.
Right? When this article exists, right? Watch this. John Malone says he advised David Zaslav on Warner Brothers Discovery compensation package and NBA rights. The veteran media mogul also said in an issue with CNN is its employees expressed their opinions too much in their news, adding that Zaslav has been unable to have any meaningful impact in fixing it. So first of all, when we get to the fucking part, he letting you know right off the bat, Zaslav ain't doing shit with CNN. Saying, yo, he in charge of CNN and he ain't had no impact. Leon. Now, this is what I need you to do. I need you to be the reality mirror. Okay, I need you to let me know if there can be other ways to take what we about to read through. All right, because let me know if I'm tripping, bro. Because maybe this shit maybe I'm making this up, and maybe this is the cultist in me, bro, that just wants this to be a certain way, and maybe I'm tripping. Right, so I'm gonna need your help, bro. Right. Media mogul John Malone is opening up about advising David Zaslav, the chief executive of Warner Brothers Discovery, on this new contract with the media giant. In an interview with the New York Times, right, about his memoir, Born to Be Wired, Malone, Zaslav's longtime mentor. So look, this is the big homie.
Facts.
This is the big homie, bro. This ain't like no lightweight, you know what I'm saying? This is Zaslav's big homie, dog.
Yep.
Right?
Man who taught him everything he knows.
Didn't that other fucking channel that we used to rock out with, didn't he say that he had a mentor?
Yep. Sure did.
He used to pretty much control how he ran his channel, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Crazy. So, told the publication that he recently advised the WBD boss on a new contract that would maximize his potential for generating long-term wealth, but also dampen down public criticism that surrounded previous pay deals by keeping the headline figure of the package skinny. So now already, right? It's like, yo, I'm gonna help you put this contract together so that you can make more money in the long run. But also, bruh, the streets is talking. They want blood. You know what I'm saying? So like, that number that you was at, we kind of got to shorten that up. Right? Long term, you might be able to make, bro, we gonna break this shit down brick by brick, bro. Long term, right? You might be able to make that back with some incentives, maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that number that you was at, hey, we gotta lighten that up. You know what I mean?
That easy sitting on your ass, cutting everything. Sending movies to tax bracket hell. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Yo, that number gotta come down. So we're gonna lighten that up, and we, with something more skinny, more lean. Right?
That's okay, crazy,
bro. So as of right now, I'm on point, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. This shit about to get worse, dog. Zaslav received it. Now we're gonna break this shit that I ain't moving forward at all. Zaslav received a 2024 compensation package worth 51.9 million, compared with 49.7 million in 2023 and 39.3 million in 2024. So his shit just kept going up after the merger closed, right?
Yep.
It went from 39 to 49 to 51. Pretty much 52, right? However, in June, WBD shareholders voted to reject the 2024 compensation packages of its top executives, including Zaslav. So in 2024, the shareholders said enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, you lost the NBA, right? You ran DC into the ground. You couldn't save Cartoon Network. You lost the Looney Tunes.
Bro, you lost Bugs Bunny and them.
Right?
That's wild.
Crazy.
Bugs and Daffy gone.
Bruh, ain't it crazy how they sit there and be sitting there trying to fucking talk about the fact that they can't sell the fucking Snyderverse, but Bugs Bunny is on another fucking... Never mind.
Right.
Look, bro. Right. Look. This is crazy, dog. Right? Hold up. Let me move this down a little bit more is so y'all can see it. So in 2024, they said enough. Right? It doesn't look like it's all that generous, but in reality, it's your path to meaningful wealth, right? Malone opined to the Times about Zaslav's new pay deal. The restructure of Zaslav's compensation package is now based on the performance, which Malone, it's now based on the performance of the company's stock, which Malone believes will encourage Zaslav to think like a shareholder. To think like a shareholder.
He had to basically, he's his mentor because he knows him. He knows his child.
Woo,
he knows his little cub.
Ooh,
he knows how to get him to do what's right.
Wait, and here's what's even crazier. The newspaper also noted that a spokesman for Malone later told the publication that he was not on the compensation committee of WBD and had no role in deciding Zaslav's compensation. Pretty much said, hey, my hands is clean. I didn't tell them to do nothing. But did it get done? Absolutely. He told that motherfucker to think like a shareholder, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Bro, why are we talking about The Rock right now, bro? Why are we talking about The Rock right now? Why are we talking about Joss Whedon, bro? Why are we talking about anybody other than David Zaslav getting exposed by his fucking mentor, bro? On Front Street right now. What are we talking about, bro?
Because the people that are constantly crashing out, twerking, and running out the motherfucking gym over The Rock and the rest of them, all the ghosts from the past, they ain't fucking fans of Zack Snyder. They're not. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
You're not, bro.
If you give a shit, if you're scared of The Rock, if you're scared of Walter Hamada, if you're scared of Josh Whedon, if you're scared of Jeff Johns, if you're crying about ghosts from the past that have been busted by Egon and them, shout out to the Ghostbusters.
Egon.
Your motherfucking ass is not a Zack Snyder fan. You ain't. I don't give a fuck how many memes you do. I don't care how many streams you had him on or whatever. I don't care how many hashtags you done made. You ain't a fan. You're something else. But you ain't a fan of Zack. And you ain't here for Zack.
He said, the more all this gets exposed, the better.
Oh, yeah.
I got a question. Why am I the only person talking about this article right now?
because you are one of a few people with a large platform that are actually fans of Zack Snyder.
He said, for Zaslav being told to think like a shareholder, bro.
It's very
That's
telling.
crazy, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro. I saw that. Right,
Bro.
Look.
That's
Look. I ain't even done yet, Leon.
I know.
Bruh, the WBD compensation committee redesigned Zaz's package to better incentivize his critical contributions.
That's crazy. It's because this man was sitting back in a free rocket ship collecting coins like his name was Sonic, bro. Or rings, I should say.
The changes to Zaz's pay structure partly address stockholder feedback and preferences with respect to CEO compensation structure. Right? WBD said in an 8K filing in June. Zaslav's base salary will remain $3 million, but following the split, his target annual cash bonus opportunity will be reduced to $6 million from 24 in 2024. Zaslav's equity awards will have a target value of 15.5 million in year one. The target will be reduced to 7.5 million for the following years. So, bro, you gotta show and prove, dog. You gotta get this stock
earn
out
your
of, bro.
Jeep.
You gotta turn this ship around, dog. This is the big homie. I don't want it. This is the big homie, Leon.
Yep.
Bro, why are we talking about The Rock, bro? I'm gonna ask that.
That's a good question to ask throughout this whole stream. Why are we talking about The Rock, Walter Hamada, Josh Whedon, Jeff Johns? Why are we talking about blue suits? Why are we talking about William Scores? Because you motherfuckers ain't real fans. You fraud ass motherfuckers.
Can't be, bro. They can't be, bro.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Can't be, bro. They can't be, bro. Bro, this is crazy. For me to have to bring this up in a conversation, and for the homie who was actually on the app earlier, and actually, right, like if this would have been coming up, you would have seen it, right? Bro, nobody brought this up today, bro.
Nobody, bro. And look,
you wouldn't even check after I brought it up.
I went through their timelines on their profiles, bro.
Nobody talked about it.
Nobody was talking about this shit. Not a peep.
That's very telling, bro.
Not a peep.
Tip of the spear,
wild, bro. Yeah, bro. Tip of the spear, bro.
Tip
Syndicate Network.
Spear. They said, bro, you got to show and prove, buddy.
Yep.
In this interview, Malone revealed that he texts Zaslav daily and also advised the executive on WBD's rights and negotiations with the NBA, counseling his protege to not spend billions. Man, look, bro. Yeah, I see what this is, bro. In summer 2024, WBD TNT Sports ultimately lost the rights to the NBA after holding them for 35 years. Elsewhere in the interview, Malone spoke on CNN, having written in his memoir that the network is a shadow of what its founder had envisioned. And an issue with the network's employees is that they express their opinions too much in their news, adding that Zaslav had been unable to have any meaningful impact in fixing it. Oh my God, I ain't even about to keep reading this, dog. Nah. Y'all can check out the rest, cause that's about to go somewhere where I don't even want to start going into all that, bro. But anyway, right? I don't even want to go into all that. That's a whole different conversation. But bro, why are we not talking about this instead of The Rock, bro? And what The Rock was doing?
Crazy. And no one can answer my question that goes deeper into that Rock thing. Why are the details of the blue suit and the John Williams score more important than Zack Snyder coming out and saying, I can't wait to work with you and get in the future, and you're the greatest Superman ever to Henry Cavill?
It didn't matter, bro. It didn't matter, dog.
Why? No one's been able to answer that. I need to fucking know. I need to know. And I will find out. It's gonna happen. We found out why James Gunn fails upward. Y'all think we can find this out?
Y'all don't even like what you guys' actual beef is with The Rock, bro?
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
Not just some bullshit, speculative, conspiratorial, tinfoil hat, I'm afraid of the dark, jobber bullshit. Not that. No. I'm talking about the real pull an executive out your ass or somebody that's connected to the military or some shit. I need that. You know, kind of like details that we found out about one James Gunn and why he fails upward.
Facts.
That cat's out of the bag. We know now why.
Yep. We totally get it.
He has two mentors that are fucking plugged in.
Plugged in, 100%.
So it makes him a bit untouchable at times. But he's not completely untouchable. No. But it does explain why he fails upward. Big time.
Hey, bro.
So we can find this out. This is nothing.
Oh yeah.
Y'all might as well just tell us. Just my DMs are open. Sky's DMs are open. Let's cut the bullshit.
He said, yo, somebody might as well just fess up, bro.
Facts.
We gonna find out.
It's
He said,
gonna
just
happen.
tell it. Bro, look, just tell me before I find out and you won't get in trouble. You know,
because what's interesting is I haven't dedicated the time that it takes to destroy these different accounts, but I'll fucking do it.
Man,
I'll do it,
bro.
I'm that fucking pissed. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with you little accounts with your little emojis and your stupid faces and your dumb memes and you making little. Y'all think y'all cute. I have editing skills. I will fucking end you for this fucking fandom. I will end you. It'll be a piece of fucking cake. I haven't dedicated the time. I know just how to do it too. Don't even worry about it. I'm fucking pissed.
Funny, bro.
The Rock.
Bro.
David Zaslav sitting right there. Got hung out to dry by his fucking mentor.
Getting hung out to dry. And y'all not talking about that. We talking about Joss Whedon, bro. And Walter Hamada, dog. We talking about Hamada burgers, bro. We talking about
in 2025, bro.
Y'all still eating Hamada.
In 2025, bro.
Yo.
In 2025,
oh my
bro.
God, bro.
Shit is wild.
Oh man, bro. We're so needed, bro.
Yeah, literally. And you know what? I'm gonna be cocky about it now. Fuck that. We the ones, bro.
Crazy, bro.
What happens if
I
we're
can't
done?
believe nobody brought this up, dog. I can't believe that this thing has been out since last night and ain't nobody talk about it, or this wasn't no fucking discussion on the timeline. 100%. Like, I have no idea how David Zaslav's big homie come out talking about he ain't had no effect in fixing fucking CNN. We had to cut his pay. The motherfucker need to think like a shareholder. Yeah, come on, bro.
That's crazy.
He need to think like a shareholder.
He sunned the shit out of him, bro. And look, man, you said it earlier, bro. To me. Tell it to the class when you said why he said what he said. Why he brought this little boy out in front of the class and read him his rights.
Wait, what did I say, bro?
You basically said he's saying this shit for the money people, the shareholders.
Oh, yeah.
That's a key thing, bro. That
100%.
I'm gonna need the chat. I'm gonna need the replay crew. I'm gonna need the haters, the lovers.
To talk to everybody, bro, and like let them know. 100. Yes.
I need y'all to understand that point because that was a good ass point Scott made to me earlier on the phone. Was that because I ain't read the article and he didn't tell me too many details, but he was saying little tidbits, and I was like, damn. He said this shit for the shareholders, man. And I was like, oh shit. So he's talking for the big money people. whatever
Yeah,
he said.
100%.
He said all this because all this information we didn't need to know.
100%.
We didn't have to know this at all. Like
Nope.
this is
Did not
not.
need to know this at
This
all.
was for the consumer.
That reads
the
that's
audience.
what I said. It's the people that read the trades.
Yes, that's
day,
what he
bro.
said.
Yes,
Yep, that's what he said.
This was for the people that read the trades every day.
Every day.
Because this story was never gonna get like a big marketing push. Like how they be marketing and sponsoring these fucking posts and sponsoring these tweets to pop up on everybody's timeline. They was never gonna do that for something like this. 100%.
But you know who does, besides the people who read the trades, you know who also knows this information but didn't say a fucking thing? People who have their, what do you call those? The RSS feeds, I think they're called.
Yep.
Didn't we talk about that the other day?
Yep.
When you click the little icon on your phone or your tablet or your device and you automatically have certain words hit your shit, and then you post weird ass articles from accounts that you never even fucking heard of. Like some of these outlets I've never heard of in my life. But they talk about Zack Snyder and David Zaslav, and we see this shit screenshot and floating all around. But this shit wasn't. Isn't that interesting?
Crazy, bro. This is wild. This man literally came out and told this man to think like a shareholder, bro. That's crazy work, dog.
Wild. But The Rock,
because
he might have Oscar bait.
He said, but The Rock crying because he might have an Oscar bait
is bigger news.
Yo,
because Black Adam and Joss Whedon and shut the fuck up.
That's crazy, bro. That's wild. And you think all this DC Studios, Superman flopping shit ain't got nothing to do with this either?
Exactly. Y'all are all complicit to this shit if you're silent about David Zaslav getting his ass torn.
That's crazy, bro.
You guys are basically saying we want the DCU to continue.
For all them outlets, bro. All them outlets.
I thought y'all were trying to restore the Snyderverse.
They ain't trying to restore.
Notice I didn't say sell.
Bro. Yeah, nah, they ain't trying to restore the Snyderverse.
I thought y'all were trying to restore the Snyderverse.
They ain't trying to restore.
What happened? Or is it restore the jokes on The Rock?
This would actually be a great time to bring up restore the Snyderverse.
Wouldn't it be? Yes.
Wouldn't it?
Right. But instead, no, Sky, a better topic would be, let's talk about the John Williams score and the blue suit. The blue suit. Motherfuckers calling it the blue suit, bro. That's crazy. Hey, man, what was the first color suit that Superman ever had anywhere in any medium? No, real talk.
It don't matter, dog. Bro, look, man. Bro, it's Justice, dog.
True, it was Justice.
Bro,
that's what the color was.
Bro, as soon as Joss
Whedon is named after... No, he was named after that color.
Bro, as
Action
soon as
Comics
Joss
#1
Whedon put that movie out, bro, Superman could no longer wear a blue suit, dog.
And do you understand, like, obviously we're being sarcastic, but do you understand how fucking dumb, I almost said another word, how fucking dumb you have to be that now you're the lexicon of your brain has been taken over by Justice or blue as opposed to traditional suit or just plain old Superman suit. You fucking moron.
Bro, it's literally the suit for Man of Steel, bro. It's literally
just a suit for Man of Steel.
Literally the Man of Steel suit.
A John Williams score. Oh. Okay. It didn't scare Zack Snyder enough to not come out and say that clip.
I can't wait to work with you in the future, and you are, of course, the greatest Superman ever.
That's me clapping. Yes. But that doesn't matter, Sky. That shit with Zach don't matter just now. The David Zaslav thing doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the thing that hurt them and the thing that they're afraid of.
This is weird.
We don't want The Rock to job them. You know who jobbed the Justice League? James Gunn. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. He did that. It wasn't The Rock, actually. It was James Gunn. You fucking plebs. I am done with y'all.
Bro, Leon's had it, bro. I can tell, dog. Look.
Yeah. Fuck them.
We're good, bro. Nah, we good. We don't need these people, bro.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
we
whole
don't need
point.
them. That's the point that
That's
I'm
the
making.
point, bro. We don't need these people, dog. And Integrity's been saying that. Me personally, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm just a little disappointed that like nobody did a video on this earlier. You know what I'm saying, Leon?
Bro, they've done
Or
videos
like
for less.
Or like everybody that was in the old, you know, the Restore the Snyderverse people, actually. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Because like, what's up, bro? Like, ain't this good news?
I'll even be nice. The fire James Gunn types. Where the fuck are y'all at? Y'all ain't saying shit about this Zaslav shit. It's kind of like overlapping that side of the fandom.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
The fire and the boycott and the wallet and the whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, right? Crickets, chirp, crickets.
He said we told the Gunners that the shareholders would not be happy with Superman, bro. They was trying to act like we were tripping, Leon, right? When we was like, oh nah, bro, ain't no way they're gonna be happy when those 500-600 million, right? And they was like, oh no, but James Gunn said da-da-da-da. And shout out to Narda Misfit, who was like, yo, his movie making 600 million helps him as a director. He said, but not a fucking CEO, dog.
And honestly, that was such a bar.
That was a bar.
And I don't even agree with it completely.
That was a bar.
Because I don't agree with the director part. But yeah. I'm not even going to pick it apart because it's just a bar. Because it's true. Bar. It might help him as a director. It just might. I would argue it wouldn't. But it's such a bar that it's like, at best, it would help him as a director. At best.
Yep. At best.
At best.
At best.
And he could have hired another motherfucker. And by the way, hold on. Where's that fucking shit? This shit here. I'm with you. But nah, I'm not giving them an out. The Gunners are going to be Gunners. I expect them to be dumb. This is about those claiming to be Zack Snyder fans. I'm not moving off that shit. I'm not moving off that shit. Fuck gun fans. We know they're idiots.
He said, but Skywalker at Comic-Con was #1 red alert, right? Bro, that shit brought the house down, dog.
Them same accounts that I'm talking about right now, we're talking shit about you. We're saying fandom wars, and well, that's what they get. As soon as that shit happened. But the Zaslav shit. See, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about Zach, man. They don't care about continuing, restoring, selling. They don't care about shit, bro. They don't care about shit. These people are not fans, dog. They're bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm so mad. Because there's shit that we do behind the scenes, like when physically, like there's shit that we were preparing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I started doing extra shit in my life in physical preparation for some shit. Like fuck all that though. I'm just doing it for me now when I have the time. You know, money has been spent to fly here and there, and you know, it's whatever. I wipe my ass with that money that I spent. It's nothing, whatever. But be that as it may, it's still fucking money I could have spent doing something else. But I enjoy hanging out with the homie. The point I'm making is we've put a lot of time, money, and effort into things that we like to do or have already done in the name of Zack Snyder's fandom in order to make sure that we remain the tip of the spear, so that we're going in the right direction and being passionate and being fiery and blah, 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 right? And then you got motherfuckers like this that sit around every chance they get trying to look for a reason to talk shit about us or downplay motherfuckers that have actually been trying to help. And one of those motherfuckers, besides us, has been The fucking Rock. That's the canary in the coal mine. If you got a problem with The Rock with no tangible evidence, you're a fucking op. It's that simple. Rock's camp was against Gunn's camp. Gunn's camp won for various reasons.
One camp was gonna bring back Zach for one last ride. The other one said, "Let's do a young reboot." Which side won out?
Retcon. Exactly.
Which side won out?
Dumbasses.
Crazy, man. Yo, Leon's hot, bro. Nah, man, because I get it, yo. Integrity saying boycotting the Flash was really dumb. I'm surprised so many bro, it's because of these larger platforms, bro.
I wouldn't even let that slide.
But
that Black Adam shit can't slide. That Flash shit was like, I'm not excusing it. It is dumb, but it's like that shit wasn't that shit wasn't the thing.
It was already over.
Zack Snyder came out, my nigga. He came out after Black Adam.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it. Like,
right.
That's a lot, man. The motherfucker pulled up. How many, bro? How many times has Zach actually came out to literally support a motherfucker after they done came back?
Wait, Leon. Wait.
I can't wait to work with you in the future, and you are, of course, the greatest Superman ever.
Bro. So again, yes, you're right, Integrity. It was fucking stupid to boycott the Flash. I think giving so much passion toward that, but I understand. I get it. It was dumb, but I also get it. The Flash situation was very complex. There's a lot of shit going on with that. This Black Adam shit, though, nope. There's no excuse for the Black Adam shit. There's nothing. There's no excuse. There's nothing but you should have got your ass out the house. You should have bought a motherfucking ticket. You should have went to go see Henry Cavill. That way you can join in unison when Zack Snyder comes out of nowhere and says that clip that he just played.
Let me tell you what happened, Leon. Let me tell you what happened, bro. Because this is what I say when I mean that, like, it was still those larger platforms, right? I mean because Zach has casual fans as well, right? Obviously, Zach has a lot of casual fans that can't be inundated with, you know what I'm saying? Like how we used to watch a lot of these platforms when we didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of these people, bro, like I think it's something like I think I researched it the other day. I think it's something like 30,000 hours of content is uploaded on the YouTube like every hour or something like that, right? Like there's so much content out there, bro. Right? That or it might have been 300,000, one of the two, but either one is crazy, right? But
right,
you literally can just be in that bubble, bro, and you can be a Zach casual and just listen to these channels and have no idea that any of these things are even happening, because I guarantee you those channels wasn't covering fucking Zach on Josh Horowitz. They wouldn't bringing shit like that up, bro. Right? If they're not doing that's the thing. They weren't doing the job of the people that would, I mean, of the real fucking fans, bro. If you were really a fan, you would be covering these things. But those larger platforms, we've seen this time and time again, dog. Rebel Moon had the most viewed trailer coming out of Tadum, and motherfuckers was breaking down One Piece that got less views than Rebel Moon did. None of those larger channels was doing the breakdowns. It's like, bro, if you guys are breakdown channels, break down the trailer. Right. Bro, like, you don't want that engagement? You don't think that the Zack Snyder fan base would like to see some of you larger platforms break this stuff down and dissect it just like you do everything else?
Right.
Like, do we not have a voice? Do we not matter? Right?
No, I feel you.
Bro, all of these channels do that shit, bro. They all do it. And I'm just like, and you're seeing it with stuff like this, right? And it's just funny how there's all this overlap. Like Leon was saying, there's all this overlap between people that just clearly don't be rocking out with Zach and these people who claim that they do, but yet when something like this come out, they don't talk about it, or when it's time to go watch Black Adam, they want to boycott.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. We talking about The Rock, and this article was out, Leon. Talking about David Zaslav need to think like a shareholder.
Crazy, bro.
How is that a good thing, Leon? How can that be taken any other way other than he needs to tighten the fuck up?
Bro, they said 2 to 3 things that are crazy. You can summarize it by saying like they snatched this motherfucker money, and then they said if you want it back, here's what you gotta do. Get off your ass and do these things, motherfucker, to show us you can earn this shit, man. That's crazy. They said in the most professional way possible, get off your ass and do something and turn this shit. And the third thing was, oh yeah, act like a shareholder. Because of this article coming out, we're telling this so all the shareholders can breathe a
sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Like, yo, somebody, you know what I'm saying, then checked him. Bruh, him saying he texts him every day. Y'all think that's a good thing? Yo, look. I'm gonna tell y'all something about executive structure. All right. The last shit you want is somebody that's directly above you at that kind of level, and they gotta text you every day.
That's shit.
100%.
The only reason you have a job is because you're on an executive level.
Bro, if my boss is texting me every day, nah, bro,
Crazy.
Everything ain't all good, bro.
Not at all.
It ain't all good.
Not at all, dog.
She said helicopter parenting. They called him an amateur. Yeah.
Amateur hour, bro.
She said if there was an actual effort to endorse Elseworlds, Black Adam, and The Flash, etc., we would have gotten more at the box office. Yep, bro. Come on, man. Bro, James Gunn got hired and didn't even mention Black Adam, and it was in theaters.
Which should have been the first time that Snyder fans should have stepped their ass up and went to the theater. But instead, y'all started crying because y'all saw Steppenwolf the wrong way, and then he fixed that shit literally the same day. y'all dumb. Y'all dumb.
Justice. They was like, yo, my bad. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker trying to theorize that.
Snatch that. Oh, wait. One more thing. Because I saw on your post how this dude was like, yo, don't try to act like you are, like what The Rock was doing or da-da-da-da. Y'all be saying this stuff as y'all act like y'all know what the fuck.
Exactly.
This shit is crazy, bro.
Exactly.
They be trying to tell us that we don't know what The Rock was doing, but while also saying that he was gonna make the Justice League jobbers, bro, for Black Adam.
Shit crazy, bro.
Oh my god,
keep
bro!
This shit on the internet, I know that,
bro. These motherfuckers was jobbers for Peacemaker. Get out of here!
Facts, bro.
I'll have the Justice League be a jobber for Black Adam, dog. 100 times out of 1,000. 1,000 times
bro.
out of a fucking 1,000.
Facts, bro.
What the fuck? What, bro? We say, yo, no, because we can't have the Justice League bowing down to Black Adam. So now we gotta have the Justice League bow down to Peacemaker. And they're literally putting orgies and crotch prints in the set, bro.
Then that same account you talking about some damn compromise. I slap the shit out there.
Ain't talking about compromise,
don't compromise.
What do we have right now, dog? Bro, hold on, whoa, wait, bro. They say we shouldn't have compromised, and we could have had Man of Steel 2 by now. You know what I mean? Possibly a fucking Black Flag movie, right? Right? Wonder Woman 3, 100%. Leading into the final fucking Justice League project, whatever that was gonna be, 2 and 3 or whatever. Even if it would have been 1, just one long one, or a fucking mini series, whatever. Bro? So y'all mean to tell me that we'd rather have what we have now because of no compromise?
Crazy, man.
Bro, y'all see what the hell? Oh my god. Yeah.
You talking about that?
They don't even bring that. Mama Bear, they ain't swinging when they come through. We got that. We holding over here.
Facts, bro. We ain't got nobody texting us talking about.
Ain't nobody texting me every day talking about, yo, Sky, bruh, you got to run your channel like a Zack Snyder fan.
Hey, yo, Lux, when you want, keep it a buck.
Bro, crazy, right? Hey, and shout out to Jalen P, right, who put me on to that Grace Randolph video, and it was some great nuggets in there, Jalen.
Yep.
It was some great nuggets in there. 100%. Shout out to Jalen. Right? Nah, I know, Mama Bear. I just had to get that off. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, yo, they sitting there, bro. This is crazy. He said, this is why Leonidas didn't accept advances in his army.
Facts, bro.
He said, bro, from thigh to neck. You know what I mean?
Facts. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, bro.
These people pride themselves in the dumbest shit, man. And this is why we seem so hostile.
Hey, bro, they be like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
All they want to do is twerk and be funny. Memes. We're gonna memes. That's what gets us going.
He said, oh, a meme.
Fucking losers, man. I swear, bro, that's all they do is log into Twitter
and meme, bro. And meme, bro. It's all memes, dog.
Bro.
It's all memes, bro.
Hey, Zach, if you're listening to this ever, bro, there's a part of your fandom that's fucking lame, bro. And I don't really think they're a part of your fandom. I think they're pretenders. Bro. But I'm just saying.
They are pretenders.
For lack of actually knowing for a fact, I'm just going to say, if
they don't pull up to nothing, bro.
They don't. I don't never see these people.
Bro, none of the memers pull up to anything.
None of them.
None of them. Just meme.
Even the dorks that we usually see, you know what I'm saying? They show up more than these fucking meme motherfuckers. Ain't that some shit?
Right.
Remember bathroom break? I'll call him that.
yeah.
Bathroom break. He even pulls up.
Yeah, facts, bro. Crazy.
More than fucking the meme squad.
Nah, meme squad don't do nothing, bro. But meme,
fucking lame asses.
Jalen said, no problem. That stream was fire. Glad we're waking immortal. Hey, for real, and I appreciate that. Hey, and if y'all want to do like Jalen did, drop a super chat. And if y'all want me to watch something, let me know about it in a super chat, and I might check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He said, John Campia today is trying to move the goalposts already for Supergirl, saying it doesn't need to make more than Superman. Nah,
oh my God.
Bro, so we're just gonna have diminishing returns, Lux. We're just gonna have diminishing returns. Bro, that's gonna keep
Bro,
making less.
what the
and
fuck?
less.
You
and
know
less,
what? You know
and
who I
less,
blame?
and less.
You know who I blame? The meme
The
squad.
meme squad, bro.
The Rock's greatest enemies online. The meme squad. It was The Rock's fault. It's Walter Hamada. It's Justice League. But this is y'all get. This is y'all get. Y'all get drunk ass Supergirl calling Superman a bitch. And her movie ain't got to be successful.
Right? Yeah, bro.
That's what y'all get, bro. Okay.
And then y'all just gonna keep memeing. He said, Leon, DC, you got them out with Crime Alley. He said,
Bruh, that shit pissed me off. I'm like, it's Park Row, you fucking clowns. Who don't know that? As a Batman fan.
What'd you say, Leon?
And I said, who don't know that as a Batman fan? Like, I mean, I'm not expecting every Batman fan.
Oh,
but bro,
no. You were kind of breaking up on my end. I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, no, I was saying, who don't know that Crime Alley is the nickname to the actual fucking street?
No, bro, no. There's no way. There's no way.
They called it.
I haven't even seen that.
They literally labeled the street on the map Crime Alley, bro. It's Park Row. That's the real name,
bro.
It's Park Row.
He said, "Wait,
Bruce's
is
parents
everyone
died on Park Row?"
Not excited for Clayface and the new DCU? 100 million is a new billion, bro.
Shit, wild, bro.
He said, "So when
Clayface?
So when is the DCU supposed to make money?"
They did this reboot, bro.
They get to just keep making less and less.
You know what's wild, bro? Black Adam was the last movie in the DCU to really make money in the post like Hamada and all that bullshit. It was the only one, bro, without China.
And we see Superman wasn't even going to get special screenings in China, and WBD forced China to take the movie. So now I'm thinking, Leon, that maybe the China play was on them.
They did the same thing with BVS, man. They know what they be doing, bro. They snatched BVS out of theaters early in China, and then they manipulated Black Adam to not go in the theaters in China, probably. And now we see what the fuck happened with Superman getting shoved in the theaters in China. It's just stupid, bro.
Necron said, "What city is going to name their actual street Crime Alley?"
You know what's funny too, Necron, that you say that? When I was a kid, and you know the cartoons and the comic books used to say that shit, I was like, "That's crazy." And I had did research as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, it's called Park Row." That's how I found out, because I was like, Crime Alley? What the fuck? Like, what? I was like, damn, these motherfuckers walking down a street called Crime Alley? Of course he's destined to die, bitch.
He's saying it's crazy because we just got past the dumbass Sony villain movies with no Spider-Man, and they're doing the same thing with the Batman villains, bro.
That shit, wow, Jay.
Bro, it's gonna be a Mr. Freeze movie next, bro. When wasn't he supposed to be one of Matt Reeves' villains in the second movie?
Bro,
oh my god, bro.
Real quick, that's actually a good point. This motherfucker Gunn is treating DC like it's Sony versus Marvel when it's all under one umbrella right now. You literally have the opportunity for Elseworlds. And you know what pisses me off too? I'm in a pissed off mood today. Motherfuckers who are hating on Joker are now saying that they should do an Elseworlds like division to go alongside with the regular DCU. I ain't even gonna go any deeper than that. Yeah, I'll tell you later. That shit pissed me off. I was like, oh, now you motherfuckers want to say that. Now you want to say that.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like, man, the conversations surrounding this shit have been very interesting, bro. It's been some very interesting conversations, man. Like from this whole, you know, we going at The Rock randomly, right? Like all this and that, you know, all these things happening, bro. and like people in this larger community just moving weird, and then you have a day like today where nobody's talking about this article. When I also asked this question, I said, bro, if Zack Snyder's mentor came out and said some shit like this and came out and was like, yeah, I think Zack needs to think like a director, you know what I'm saying? Or like, no, he needs to think like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
while the end of it, bro.
If Zack Snyder's mentor came out and said, yo, Zack needs to think like a fan while he's making these movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd never hear the end of that shit, bro.
Never.
If they be out there, yo, who's this? Somebody get your mans. Right? Like, all that, bro.
Yep.
All that. Oh, my God. His own mentor know he a hack.
Yep.
Right?
Hack Snyder.
Hack Snyder, bro.
Snyder.
It'd have been fucking streams, bro, to end all streams, dog.
Bro, it would never, it's 2025. We'd be hearing about this shit till 2030, 2040.
Well,
it would never end.
Like a fan. Hey, man, look, look, I'm just saying, when Zack making his next DC shit, he got to think and put himself in a mindset of a fan. Like, wait, what?
Isn't that the guy who taught Zack at the school in California how to direct? Yeah, that's him. That's Professor blah, 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 blah.
Right?
What? He gave Zack his first camera when he went to the school.
Right?
Yeah.
He actually still texts Zack every day.
It's crazy. I mean, he knows Zack's a hack too.
Damn.
I guess we were right, guys.
Hey, right?
Hack Snyder. Hack Snyder after all. Oh
my God, bro. His own mentor saying he don't know.
Told you he was a fucking hack.
Can you imagine Christopher Nolan coming out saying, yeah, man, I probably should have gave Superman to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know.
If I would have given Superman to James Gunn a little earlier, he wouldn't be in this situation right now. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Chris?
Could you imagine, dog?
Mr. Nolan, what are you trying to say?
Could you imagine?
What I'm trying to say is maybe I endorsed the wrong director.
Bro, right? Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, look, Zack was able to have like minimal impact with Superman. Right. What the fuck? And then he needs to, in his future films, bro, he needs to put himself in the mindset of a fan. And we're also gonna give him an incentive-laden contract, which states that this motherfucker gotta make certain adjustments.
Crazy, bro.
Bro, could you imagine? Bro, I'm about to cry, bro. Could you imagine, dog, how much these motherfuckers would be on our heads, dog? Can you imagine?
It'd be the end of the fandom.
It'd be the end of the fandom, bro. Wait, bro. It'd be fucking Christopher Nolan coming out like, yo, I should have made sure that Gunn been as Superman, y'all. Like, this new shit just blowing this old, Zack couldn't make no impact. You know what I'm saying?
I could see the vision of what Gunn was trying to do with making Superman blow air into a black hole.
Blow air into a black hole. I mean, I was mortified by the precedents that had been set. Right?
Christopher, that was preposterous. No, it wasn't. It was art. It was a masterpiece. He bent the will and the physics of science within his own film.
I should know. I made Interstellar.
Exactly. I should know. I made Tenet and Interstellar. I should know.
Bro, could you imagine, dog? Could you imagine?
That shit's crazy.
That shit would be on a loop like ESPN, dog.
Fact.
It would be 24-hour fucking streams, bro. Motherfuckers would just be going in on a loop, dog. Yo, Christopher Nolan just ended Zack Snyder's career. Christopher Nolan just ended Restore the Snyderverse. He just ended Sales in Jail.
It would be a bro. We be
my god, bro. We be cruising, bro. We be cooked, dog,
bro. Absolutely cooked. No coming back.
Oh my god, bro.
I would just give up.
I would, bro. I'm not fucking Christopher. I'm not coming out.
I would give up. I would literally be like, "Oh nah, we're good, bro. Pack it up. Pack it up.
Oh my god, bro.
Change the whole fucking mission plan of everything, bro." Zach could be looking for a job, bro. Like,
but instead, what has Christopher Nolan said, Leon?
He has said that there isn't a science fiction film or a piece of science fiction entertainment that is not influenced by Zack Snyder. Meaning all you motherfuckers know Zack is a blueprint, is what he's saying.
Crazy, bro.
But memes. Oh, the memes. Yeah, they're more important.
Crazy, bro. Look, we gonna start wrapping up, dog. Bro, this has been crazy, bro. I can't even. Look, I just want. Look, man. Can you imagine if I wouldn't have found this article?
I said that shit to you when you called me, bro. I was like, and I ain't know none of the details. I was just like, yo, man, what? Who else? What else? What? Right? Like, how? What? When? Where? like, what are we doing? No. What are they doing? Fuck that. I know what we're doing. What are they doing? What are they doing, bro? Like, I shouldn't even be this mad, but I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to, bro.
Well,
I see right through it now. I always
especially when I hit you up and you didn't, and like you weren't aware of the situation. I had to hit you with this.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh,
the Skywalker God. Jesse James, the Apex Billy Gunn, the new Syndicate. Motherfuckers.
Bro, what's your final thoughts, dog? Because we're about to close down, dog.
My final thoughts are we're the final fucking boss of this fandom. I'm declaring it. I don't give a fuck. You can clip it up. You can feel how you want to feel. I bet you won't say shit to my motherfucking face in real life to change a damn thing that I'm saying. Bet money on that. That's how real that shit gets. Yeah. That's where I'm going with that shit. There ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. Physically, mentally, monetarily, not a damn thing.
Leon's hot, y'all. Hey, I could just imagine having gone back and forth with these people all day, like you were, and I also like that too. The final boss, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, real shit. No, real shit though.
Yeah, no.
In real life, you know what I'm capable of. You know what these hands and these feet capable of. Fuck out of here. Y'all can't do a damn thing physically, mentally, and monetarily. What y'all got? You got nothing. So fuck y'all. We the ones, and if not for what the fuck we're doing, this fandom would be fucking dry and dead. Fuck out of here. Y'all would be scattered all over the fucking place, plucking up dumbass articles and memeing all over the place with no fuck. You'd be rudderless because the motherfuckers that were leading you are ignoring all of the important details that matter.
Crazy.
And every time we try to steer y'all in the right direction, even when we were very incredibly beautifully nice about it, you tried to step on our necks. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And again, you can't do shit in.
I got 2 words for you. Sell it.
Just think about it. You can't do shit 3-dimensionally to me. You can't. Mentally, physically, and monetarily. Dano, and spiritually, 4 dimensions. You can't fucking touch me, dude. You can't.
Bro.
So what I'm saying right now, it ain't bullshit. Y'all see, I pull up in real life.
Bro.
I ain't met a motherfucker in this fandom that's opposition that can really stand the test of me, bro. Come on. So why the fuck
what's
wouldn't I
funny
act like
is
this?
it's always been love, bro. Even when
Facts.
that love quickly turned into hate afterwards, it was still
Facts.
love in person. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It always has been.
It always is.
You know what I'm saying?
And if it ain't love, it's turning around and heading in the opposite direction. I see every time,
or something of that nature. Absolutely. But
so I'm just gonna say that and say this too. The reason why I say that is because whatever we do going forward, this is the way. We are the ones. This is not on some I'm just boasting for no reason type shit. I just finally realized, like, why the fuck am I being nice? Even a little bit. Ever anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the ones, y'all ain't shit, and y'all keep steering the fandom in the wrong direction. Fuck you. We on your heads. And that's that. That's that. Because we're going to get what we want. You know what I'm saying? It's over with.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I was going to say that, you know, I know it must be crazy for you have gone through those conversations all day. In the end, this whole situation is out here and you had no idea. And I'm sure that made that shit so much worse.
That's why I'm hot, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, hold on a second.
He said, well, we literally going back and forth about Walter Mata, The Rock, Joss Whedon, all this shit. And this motherfucker out here is saying he need to think like a shareholder.
Imagine it, like, I don't understand why the whole timeline wasn't dissecting this article, just like they normally do everything else. But watch what's gonna happen. After this stream,
it's gonna happen.
Somebody gonna say something.
Yeah.
Even though they've been saw this shit. They've been saw the article.
100%.
They've been ignoring your article.
You know what happens, bro. Tip of the spear, dog. Tip of the spear, bro.
And yeah, clip this shit up. Talk your shit. Make a meme. I don't give a fuck. In reality, I'm talking about flesh and blood. You can do shit to me. Mentally, I'll run circles around you. Spiritually, I'm God body. And monetarily, get the fuck out of here. I wipe my ass with what you got on, what you got in your pocket, and what's in your bank, motherfucker. So again, I'm done being nice. I'm done being fucking humble. I'm on your ass. Fuck it. That's my final thoughts on this shit. Oh yeah, David Zaslav, act like a shareholder. Sell the Snyderverse, motherfucker.
Think like a shareholder, bro. Look, I also got some video of John Malone hollering at Zaslav.
You know, I got all this shit hanging over my head. But you off trying to start a war with our partners.
The nigga diss me every time I see him. Acting like he the one in charge and shit.
In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
Oh, shit. He said, bro, look, man.
That's hilarious. He said that David Zaslav getting yelled at.
You all trying to start a war with us, bro. You all fucking losing the NBA, dog. Bro, also, all that, yeah, I told him not to, bro. Nah, man. That's like him trying to, bro. Look, man, I ain't even about to add on too much more, yo. I ain't about to keep having these conversations, bro. We do these things because we have to be a tip of the spear. We got to be at the forefront because if not, people just won't bring this shit up. And
Facts.
I'm super disappointed in all the whole restore the Snyderverse side, bro. I have no idea how this wasn't a thing, bro. I have no idea how this hasn't been a thing. The fire James Gunn people. Why aren't you guys all talking about this, bro? Like, that's crazy. That's wild to me. That something of this magnitude could be out there floating in the ether and it goes by. And had it not been for this stream, it'd have been 24 hours and nobody would have said anything about it. When otherwise, y'all be hopping on everything. But not, it takes the Syndicate Network, you know what I mean? And I know that's why y'all don't like us. I know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's fine.
I don't want you to like me. I don't.
Hey, it's
Fuck
fine,
that.
bro.
Final boss.
Final boss, bro. He said those are my those are my words. Those are my 2 words now. Final boss, bro. Like whenever it's on, it's just hey, final boss, bro.
That's it.
Final boss.
Facts. Real shit.
Oh my god. Y'all need one more for the drop, huh? Somebody smash that like
I ain't hit the like. Let me see if that's me.
It said if you don't do it, no one will. Keep it the good. Hey, we're gonna keep doing it, integrity. That's why, bro. Sell weeds out the fake friend. Yeah, bro. We here, bro. We here rocking out.
We should be at 50 now because I just hit the like.
For sure. Somebody probably playing.
You know what I did? I had hit the damn what you call it? The survey, but I ain't get the like. I hit
Yes,
I remember doing
lying.
that.
Bro, lying under oath, bro.
That's funny as shit.
Perjury. Accusations.
Accusations.
Here I go.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
I love that movie, man. Good Lord.
Fire, dog. He said belt to ass on the whole WB, right?
Facts.
Facts, bro.
Wow.
Crazy. Conquest is complete, dog. Right? He said, I'm to the point where I'm waiting for an anonymous source to go to the media and start airing out all the lies and force the community to have the conversations. Yeah, bruh. I hope some of these conversations start getting had. Right? Because it's like, here's the thing, man.
I hope it includes some of these accounts too.
Look, because like, bruh, I'm so like, I'm gonna be very transparent with you guys right now, right? Like it really dawned on me at the Rebel Moon screenings, bro, the dual screenings. That's when I like, you know, I know, you know, obviously what Zack Snyder's fan base looks like, seeing as that I've been to so many of these events, right? But when the double feature happened, bro, for some reason that was just like a whole other vibe, man. It was so many different people there, bro. Like just from so many different walks of life. And maybe because it was like a outdoor kind of daytime event, and I don't know what it was, but it just hit different. And I really saw what this man's fan base actually looks like and how they was pouring in from around the world. I'm not joking. They were pouring in from around the world to go see these things. And they were all fans, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like at that same time, so I keep that in mind when I'm thinking about these things. And I know all of those people are not involved or see what we do on like a day-to-day basis, or like even see what really happens inside this fandom on a day-to-day basis, right? And that's the part that bothers me, because if they were able to really get a sense of like Zach's online community and what it's really like, and not these larger platforms, they would actually end up seeing what like what's really going on when it comes to these situations and how these conversations should be being had.
Yep.
If that makes sense, right?
Definitely.
Because it's like, bro, like, I mean, this stream is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like on a day where outwardly on the timeline there's all this beef going on with The Rock and Joss Whedon and all these ghosts of Christmas past, you know what I mean, when literally you have this going on right in front of everybody's faces and nobody's talking about it, right? Necron mentioned earlier that The Rock is a bigger headline, right? So that'll make news, which I understand, but at the same time, to not even mention it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that same thing.
Yeah, nah.
With that Barbenheimer situation, right?
Because it's been stupid shit that these motherfuckers. I already said it, bro. There are people literally in this fandom that have their little. Is it called? Let me look this shit up real quick. It's RSS feed, right? RSS.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, really simple syndication feed is a web feed that provides content summaries like blog posts, blah, 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 blah. You click that little button or keywords, you get Google notifications. They get obscure articles sent to them or linked to them or chimed into them. Literally obscure articles from sites I've never heard of. You're telling me that David Zaslav, the fucking head of Warner Brothers, who is like the ire of the fucking fandom, you're telling me that big ass article flew under all the radars of radars, all of them, everybody's. No, I'm sorry, no. The Rock didn't do anything recently that is significant to DC or Warner Brothers
at all for us to even be talking about The Rock. But I know somebody else movie that just came out in theaters that's already on digital is already on sale for $10. But we over there talking about The Rock. Look, man.
Hey, shout out to Bishop too, bro.
Bishop's in the chat. Yo, salute, bro. What the?
Let's wait till the homie come back. But
you see how they do me, bro?
I was like, let's wait till the homie come back.
See how they do me, bro? I'm about to say, everybody just calm down. The Bishop.
Calm down. The Bishop.
Right? Here. As soon as I try to go say, I'm like, every click. Yeah, I definitely did yeet myself. I accidentally pushed the page back on the side of the mouse.
At least you didn't click end stream.
Oh, yeah. Well, nah, because it's still a double click.
Which is crazy that actually happened before. Because you got a double. But yeah, bro. But yeah, no, like, and I'm not I'm not knocking what Necron said. I get what he's saying about it being a bigger but no. That, you know, that reasoning has already been worked out. Essentially, it's like we know these accounts and know everything. Shit, some of these motherfucking accounts was ahead of everybody, knowing what what's the old boy that runs Netflix now films?
Dan Lin,
bro. You remember that, right?
Oh my god,
I was the one who said that on stream. Remember? Yeah, was it on your channel or Shill's?
I think it was mine, bro. I think it was mine.
But I was like, how the fuck
did Dan?
Did you know about Dan Lin saying anything that quickly
right after he got announced.
No one knew who the fuck Dan Lin was, and suddenly he gets announced as being a person who may be in line to run DC, and then all of a sudden, oh, he said something bad about Zach. What? The same day out of nowhere?
Damn, dog.
Interesting. It's almost like you guys wanted Gunn to get the job. I remember that account too. Unbiased.
Crazy.
Who ain't said shit about Zaslav. See, I don't want to hear that shit. These motherfuckers be knowing about obscure pieces of information out of nowhere in a weirdly timed manner, similar to your boy Jan Campia in that clip yesterday in that video where he just so happened to say something that describes Grace Randolph, but he's not talking about Grace Randolph, and he crashes out. All this shit is not coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. These motherfuckers be knowing shit. They ignore shit on purpose. They do things in a timely manner, purposefully. Like, I'm not stupid, bro. I know the Matrix when I fucking see it.
It's crazy, bro. We've been saying it.
WB, but also restore the Snyderverse, but only if the suit is the right. Yeah, exactly. Fucking cornballs. Exactly. Integrity.
Said infiltration instead of invasion.
And I hope y'all in the chat understanding what we're saying and y'all really absorbing this shit. I hope y'all are. Because, like,
I think they are, bro.
And I know I sound mean. I'm not apologizing. I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he said divide and conquer. Yeah, bro. This is a tale as old as time, bro. Yo, Bishop's wild in the chat.
What you say?
Because Mama Bear said, I want to be bigger. And then Bishop said, probably, I'm like, bro, come on, yo. You bugging, Bishop. Relax, dog. You wilding. You wilding.
You know what's funny is these same accounts were all over that whole Peacemaker thing.
Yeah, bro.
And saying how crazy it was that shit happened, right?
Bro, that shit is marketing, dog.
Yep.
Bro, look. I'm about to prove my point. Hold up. I'm about to prove my point right now, bro. I'm about to prove my point right now, bro. Right now, where'd that thing go? Where'd that thing go? I'm about to prove my point right now. Where'd that article go, bro? Bruh, I just saw this article, dog, where I think it might have been on. Wait, was it on Instagram? Bro, War of the Worlds. That Ice Cube movie.
Oh, yeah.
Had like one of their biggest launches, I think, like all year. Yeah, it was literally #1 on Amazon Prime. Right? So, bro, if like you can't tell me that this shit is not marketing, dog.
Oh yeah, when they were talking shit about it,
right?
And acting like it was like the worst thing ever, and blah blah blah. But
and that's been my point, bro. It's like, yo, a lot of times, you know, they can be talking shit or whatever, but it's not even talking, but it's almost leading people in a way to go watch the movie, right? Yep. Just like the people that's not real that's been trying to rock out over here, right? They always keep saying, "Oh, but I'm a fucking DC fan, so I gotta go watch everything DC, bruh." If I would have been an adult and didn't have any children, I would not have gone to go see Batman and Robin back in the day, bro.
Facts, bro.
There is no way
Facts,
I would have
bro.
paid to go see that movie.
Hell
100%.
nah. Not at all.
100%.
Not even a little bit.
Right? So,
bro, I didn't go see it as a kid. I told my peoples I don't want to see it.
Nah, I 100% saw it. 100%.
I did not see that shit in theaters, bro.
And according to the legend, my dad said that I liked it. Me and my brother.
Oh, I get it.
Crazy.
For sure. I was so locked in with the. I've always been like this though, bro. Batman animated series, blah blah blah. I looked at Batman and Robin, and I was hyped about, like, I used to buy the magazines and shit. And I was like, try to get into it. I saw them trailers. I was like, nah, I'm good. We didn't go see it. We rented it and ordered a big ass box of pizza. I'll never forget this. We all sat on the floor. I'm eating this shit. And I'm just like, thinking as a kid, I'm really glad I didn't see this movie in theaters. As a child, bro. Like, not a child, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. We're literally sitting here watching these things happen, and they're just, kind of playing right into it and low-key marketing the movie by still saying, oh, yeah, but I'm going to go check it out. A lot of them ended up going to go for pay, and they supported that film. Did they not, Leon?
Yep. They sure the fuck did.
Right? So there you have it. A lot of them put the shirt on and went to go see it.
Yep.
They all had the same shirt on, bro. And look, and I'm not even against wearing a Superman shirt. I just always say, have some swag about you. Like, why do you guys all have on the same shirt? Like, I'm not saying don't wear a Superman shirt. I'm saying wear a different Superman shirt than the same one that every fucking body is wearing that got paid to go see this movie. Excuse me, allegedly, or given access to go see the movie. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Bro. Anyway, man, I'm about to close the show out, bro. I'm tired of being first all the time, man. Anyway, any final words, Leon?
Bang.
We'll catch y'all next time, yo. Peace.